floor for questions. Jacob, first question.
Rondel, I know it's probably hasn't passed easy month or two for you, but what did tonight mean for you to come out and finish the way you did?
It meant a lot, not only for myself, but for the team. Being that we let two slip away versus TCU last year, we were supposed to come out with a different edge, and we really didn't. So we were really fighting back the whole game. I'm just glad we came out the dub, and we'll see them next time.
What did you do in that last stretch?
Starting where?
I mean, the 5 points in the last minute. You had 2 free throws, the 3, you had steal.
Key missed the 3. Then we got an offensive rebound and kicked out. That started the 3. And then Reek made another big play. We missed, and Reek was the last one down on offense and came down to save the block. And then that led to my getting fouled and making 2 free throws. So just as big as my 5 points were, it was just as big as Reek's 2 rebounds and his block. So I could have done it without him, so just a shout out to him as well.
Rondel, these were your most points, I think, since NC State. As you got those early points in the second half, did the confidence grow into that final minute?
I would say yes, but at the same time, it's nothing that we don't practice every day. So I'm just having more opportunities today, and I just fulfill my opportunities and the most of them. So.
Rondel, when you're there at the free throw line with the game basically in your hands, just what's your thought process like? How were you able to stay calm there?
It really was just the whole first half. After I missed that 1-and-1, I was just in my head the whole time I don't miss free throws. So I knew those 2 were going in. So, and after the first one going in, it was really no pressure after that.
Did you take in that where Tyreek ended up getting the block on that last scramble? Did you take a back tap off the face?
I was in the locker room. I was like, did he tip it? Or he just passed it to my face. It came out so fast.
I had hit from behind. It had hit him. I thought he was gonna catch it, but I guess it was too fast for him.
What?
Yeah, water the eyes or anything?
Nah, water my eyes the first half. I got elbow, and I played the whole second half with 1 contact. So yeah.
So you hit the game-winning shot on him.
Yeah.
How tough is it with 1 contact then? I mean, I have contacts. It's probably not easy.
I mean, not really, but at the same time, it was just I got to deal with it. So there's no other option for just to play.
You think you play with 1 contact from here on out?
Nah.
When did you lose it?
What'd you say?
When did you lose it?
When I called the offensive foul when I was coming off the screen in the first half, I think it was O'Bannon. He came off and hit me with or something hit my eye. So yeah.
You don't have extra in the locker room?
Kev has extra, but it was just we had no time for it for real. So I was forget it,
Sometimes people call a search party to look for it. Did you want to search for it, or just play
There's
on?
no way I'm putting the contact on the floor back in my eye. There's no way.
They seemed to be able to slow you guys down quite a bit. You didn't have as many fast break points. Was that frustrating that you kept getting caught in the half court?
It wasn't them that really did. It was just more of a us thing. We wasn't getting stops on the defensive end, and so that when we get stops, we get out in transition. So it was just an energy thing for us. We just didn't come out with a lot of energy.
It got tight there at the end, but there for a little bit it looked like kind of a letdown was coming after Baylor. How did you guys kind of push through and flip that switch?
At halftime, Coach Mike gave it to us. So he just left the room and he let us talk, and we had communicated what we had to do to get the win. And I was just playing hard, getting on the offensive glass, defensive glass, because they was the number 1 offensive rebounding team. So we knew we had to shut down the glass and just be us. Get out in transition, score the ball, and make plays.
Who was doing most communicating? Was it everybody? Was it a certain player?
Everybody, it's for us team, everybody talks. So if you want to give your input, you give your input. So we just collectively as a group just talking to each other.
You made the first 3 of the game in the first possession. Was that a predetermined play that was drawn up, or you just got open?
No, sir. I just read the defense, and he was sagging, and I just shot it.
Did you get more confident after making that first shot?
I would say yes, sir. Just knowing I haven't been shooting the ball very well, so just seeing the ball go in, it made me feel good.
What did you guys do to slow Mike Miles down? You guys were tossing around. 1K was guarding him. You guys were both guarding him. Ice was guarding him. What did you guys do to slow him down?
I mean, he was moving, but, we got a lot of defensive players, so to wear him down, we could interchange. Like you said, we had me guarding him, 1K, Ice just wearing him down. And so it's tough whenever you got fresh bodies on you to try to score, so it's tough.
Rondel, you've got a bit of a history with him. Was that fun playing against him?
Yeah, I mean, we dabbed each other before the game, but during the game, I mean, our defensive game plan was really to cut him off, and like A said, it's one Mike, and like 5 of us guarding him. So I'll take our chance with us rotating versus him going against all 5 of us throughout the whole night.
Rondel, what kind of changed for you the last week? It seems like you're playing a little more confidence and kind of getting going a little bit.
For me personally, I just have to like reset and get back to the basics. Get in the gym more and just really like block out the outside noise and just get back to what's most important, and that's school and this. So I feel like that's just paying dividends right now.
You guys turned TCU over 22 times. They talked about how like you guys were really aggressive, the 2 TCU players that came in here. Is that what kind of contributed in your eyes, or what made you guys get so good, force so many turnovers?
Yeah, like we said at halftime, we knew we had to pick up the energy. So in the second half, we was getting into them, getting in the passing lanes, just being real aggressive. And so that's how we forced them to turn the ball over.
A lot of their turnovers, well, not a lot, but a couple of them were like dead ball turnovers. So, I mean, I feel like that contributed us to not getting out in transition as much. I mean, yeah, they're turnovers, but at the same time, it's like we still have to walk the ball to where you look at the thing like, oh, they have 22 turnovers, but a lot of them were dead ball turnovers. So it was really us walking up the pace. So, yeah.
I know they're all big at this point, these games, but you guys hadn't won consecutive games since November. To get this one, to kind of swipe it at the end as you head back on the road, capitalizing on the win at Baylor, what does that do for the confidence now?
It brings a lot of confidence to the team, and we could get a dub from being down and try to come back and get the win. But, we can't really celebrate it that long because we got a team that's struggling how we was, and, they about to be aggressive with us, so we just got to get to the next one.
You guys not get discouraged at the free throw line tonight?
I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like we practice so much free throws. It's just like, I mean, we miss some, we make some. It's always just a next make mentality. So, I mean, as of late, we've been shooting free throws really well. So today they just weren't going in as well, but we made them when they counted, both me and A, and for the rest of the team as well.
I think the first person, Rondel, you talked to after you hit those 2 free throws at the end was Coach Mike. What do you have to say to you?
He was just telling me, like good job and, like, how much confidence he had in me. And that's the type of player I have to be every game. So he was just basically just pouring me love at the end of the game.
Avery, how have you kind of encouraged Rondel the last month or 2?
I'm proud of my dog. He stepped up, hit them free throws, made big-time defensive plays. And I'm proud of everybody, for real. Like, Reed, I had bumped him. I didn't even know I bumped him that hard, but he had failed getting that.
And his shoe came
Yeah, just getting that big-time blocking, offensive rebounds to have us score the ball again, like second-chance points. So I'm just proud of everybody. Everybody contributed.
Did 1K say anything to you guys when he walked off the court?
No, not really. He'll get evaluated tomorrow, and I figure y'all probably get the news just as well as we do. So just go from there. Tell him I'm proud of him as well. I'll be there if you need anything for him, for tonight or tomorrow, and if anything serious after that as well.
All right, I think we'll wrap it up there.
Appreciate
y'all.
Thanks, guys.
What's up?
We'll have Coach in here shortly. Thanks, everyone.